Hello, welcome to Hit the Bricks. This is an exciting one. This is the first of hopefully many updates on the Lego City. Finally gonna get going on it. I have been thinking about it for, well, probably about a month. Got these boards in here. These are 4x8 sheets of plywood that are just sort of laid down in the general area that I want them to be at. I have been thinking about what I want to do, and what I've came up with, let me change this camera around here. This is what I've came up with. So actually it's changed so many times and it's gotten more and more ambitious as the hours go by looking at this somewhat of a mess. So I'm wanting to do 3 different tiers of Legoland here. So where this boat is, in this particular section, and this will change from which area that we're looking at, but for right here, this section is where I'm going to start. This is the shipyards and rail yard section. So that's where I want to start. If you watched the channel a few years back, that's the same place I started before. Apparently that's what I like. So where this boat is here, that is going to be the deepest depths of the ocean. So that will be the bottom floor, as it were. And this section here, you would think that this would be where the city is. But no, that would not be good enough for me, apparently. This will actually be the below ground level of where the subway is. So that's going to be the subway. This is actually going to be down below. Not sure what we're going to be putting there yet. Maybe some mining, maybe a little bit of archaeology expeditions going on down there, a little Indiana Jones possibly. So above this, grab this board here, above this, right about there, that will actually be the town level. So subway, bottom of the ocean, and this is where the actual rail yard and everything will be up here, and that's where the buildings will be. And that will continue all the way around. It's going to kind of go in and out. You'll be able to see the subway from time to time. You'll be able to see the bottom board from time to time. And of course, you see the upper level all the time. So this right here is just kind of a makeshift type shelf with those foam boards. I'm actually going to be cutting some more of this wood here and using some 2x4s to make that more substantial. The 2 layers that's going to go on top of the main board. But I just wanted to see what it would look like. I was trying to visualize it. So that's what's going to be next. I'm going to go ahead and cut the plywood to go on top of there, and then I'll show you what that looks like after it's done. Okay, so we've got an idea what this is going to look like. These are just temporary. I'll be putting some screws down through this wood and attaching it to the 2x4s. I'm not going to make it real sturdy because I'm not going to be walking up on top here, and I want to be able to remove these things as like modulars so I can put them back here, because this is obviously pretty high up, which I like that perspective, but I have to be able to reach that to be able to put buildings and such on and off, so it needs to be a modular design. Now as far as this section goes here, I've kind of taken a pencil and done some drawing, because this I'm going to cut out a small section here. This is going to be another dock or a pier. Probably the rail lines will go in here, but I just want some different angles. I don't want it to be just straight across. I want it to be more interesting. This is going to be cut out because this is going to go actually be able to see all the way down to the bottom of the ocean like I showed before. I'm just not sure if this level here is going to stay as far as like the wood piece, or if it's just going to be up on top and then you'll be able to see underneath the water and such underneath the dock. So what I need to do now is just cut these pieces away because I need to start visualizing what that's going to look like. If for some reason I don't like it, we'll just try again. That's all you can really do. That's the way I work. I could try to draw out everything perfectly. My mind, I need to start seeing it. I need to start just actually doing things and then make adjustments as we go. So start cutting. Okay, here we go. I'm excited to show you the progress that I've made on the new Lego City board. I've put some trains, some track, and just a couple buildings on there just so you can get a general idea of the space. There we go, that's a little bit better. Again, 3 tiers. That middle one will be the subway tier underground there. And then down below here, still yet to be determined what that's going to be, at least on the side. Over in the front here, again where that boat is, that is the bottom of the ocean. So that will be probably a small shipwreck and then other of the underwater sea activity. Now here we can see what will be a subway car at some point. You'll be able to see that through, I'm thinking, a clear tunnel that's coming through the water. That would be kind of neat, and then it disappears underneath there, and it'll also disappear underneath this section here. So I didn't really need to do all sorts of complete woodwork down below there. I just needed some supports. None of these are fastened in permanently now. It's just kind of sitting there because I'm still going to probably do some trimming just to get the angles and the dimensions exactly how I want. I put this building up here. This is one that I had done before. I'll put a link to the video up on top. This one's my mock that I made. I'll put a link to that one. They both got destroyed in the many moves before coming over to this location, so I'll have to rebuild those at some point. So we've got this area over here. This is going to be the train yard, as you can see. That's going to follow over here, and then this is only one table out of the 5. So this is all going to be built up on this side as well. I just have some random train track laying there. This is where the town's going to be over here. It's hard to get the full view. Back that up so you can see. But this is what I got accomplished right now, so I think that's good for this video. And I'm going to kind of finalize the cutting and where things are going to be positioned. And then I'll either start putting some brick on there and making it look like an actual Lego town, or I will do the bench work for some of the other ones. No matter what, this is going to be a long journey. I'm hoping to make it very interesting. I think it will be because of the different levels and the different angles and everything that we're going to use. So if that interests you, this is the place to be. Go ahead and subscribe, like, hit the bell notification, all that, because this is what we're going to be doing. All right, thank you so much for watching. We've had a good time showing you the updates on the Lego City. We've got reviews of MOCs, remocks, and some official Lego sets coming up. Along with, of course, updates on the Lego City as soon as I can get more done. So until then, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.